Anne Brodie always cares what picture you see, and she is in studio right now, and we're going to start off with Toni Erdmann's.
Yes, I don't think many people know about it here, but in critic circles all over Europe and North America, it's won so many prizes.
Really?
It's a comedy about a girl whose father is stalking her. Because she's so tied
it's
up.
It's a comedy?
It's a most definitely a comedy. And he shows up in costume. She doesn't know it's him, and he stalks her, and he changes costumes, and he sits in on her meetings because no one has the nerve to ask him to leave. Anyway, turns out he wants to reconnect with her because she's so busy with her job that she has turned her back on life itself. And I must say that Ms. Huller, who stars, and she's got all kinds of nominations, has a 20-minute nude scene hostessing a party, and it's hilarious. She's so unconscious of it. Other people decide to take their clothes off as well, so she'll feel comfortable. But it's just so underplayed. It's hysterical. And 3 hours, it goes by so fast.
Wonderful.
3 hours?
3 hours comedy, yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Now let's get to the one that's at the center of all this controversy.
A Dog's Purpose.
I loved the book.
Well, I'll tell you something. I like dogs okay. I love Scout.
Thank
Bella,
you.
Whoever it is now.
Scout.
Bella
has
little
gone.
brown Scout.
Well, maybe
yes.
Bella came back as Scout.
Well, you can find out. Yes, just grab that football. So I'm more of a cat person, and I don't cry at films, but I cried in this one, literally cried. And it's not because of I don't know if I can say this. Well, a dog dies, and he comes back. He's reincarnated down the line. It's not the deaths. It's just the situation of some of the dog in some situations where they live less than wonderful lives, tied up outside during all weather. But manipulative, okay. Saccharine, okay. I don't care. I really enjoyed it.
And the controversy seems to have abated. There was accusations of animal abuse on set, but American Humane and certainly Dennis Quaid, pointed out that, if it was so abusive and no animals were harmed, why would somebody sit on this heavily edited video for 15 months?
Yeah, right. And
PETA's all over it like white on rice.
Well, they made a bad decision because it was the editing, as you said. And there's a shot of the dog swimming under turbulent water, and it's completely CGI. So if you see it, that's the explanation of that. And getting into the water and out of the water, apparently he was just fed up of doing it. He'd been jumping in all day long. It was like a bath. He just wanted out.
Well, let's move from water to gold.
Gold. Now, this film Gold, starring Matthew McConaughey, is apparently, they won't say it officially, inspired by the Canadian gold scandal of, what was the name of it?
Briex?
Briex. Yes. Well
done, Christine.
Yeah.
Did you invest? No. Good.
Well, he thought that they had stumbled over the biggest gold mine in the world in Thailand. And he took everybody's money, and of course there was nothing there. And they dusted the gold samples to be sent in for testing with dust. Gold dust. So, and McConaughey is just his true self. He's over the top. He's loud and a risk taker. And he winds up in the jungle under the aegis of the cartels, and thinks he's going to be murdered in any moment. He's constantly being tested. Meanwhile, at home, he's got this wife who, it's the 70s, and he's losing everything that they have. Bryce Dallas Howard is really playing a diminished role here. And I found it sort of entertaining. Yes, I did. And a hell of a twist at the end. Just boom.
Okay, what has Michael Fassbender done? Because he's always taking on very intriguing characters.
And again, in Trespass Against Us, he plays a Roma, I guess you'd call him a Roma, with his family living in trailers in a field outside of London. And they have no education. They're generational criminals.
But Irish, not...
Well, they're Irish. I don't know. Roma
I know.
live in Ireland.
Okay.
So I don't know.
All right.
So Brendan Gleeson's his father, and his dream for his kids, not Brendan's, Michael Fassbender's, is that they do better than he does. He can't read or write. He tries to send them to school, but then he takes them out, and it's just a vicious cycle of violence and criminality and the inability to get ahead. Big surprise. And Lindsay Marshall is just tremendous as his wife. So it's kind of sad, but it's a very colorful film. And Fassbender's just amazing. There's nothing he can't do, including a gypsy. So,
wow.
Yeah. And next is
The Spiritual Journey of Lauren Harris, Where the Universe Sings.
Who doesn't love the Group of Seven? Mm-hmm. Just the most spectacular paintings and renditions of Canada's natural world, which we don't really get to see that much. But we see it through these painters from the 1920s and their long journeys up into the wilds of Algoma, the Arctic, the Rockies, and led by Lauren Harris, who was a rich kid in Toronto, who had the means to do all of this. He set up the studio at Park Road and Bloor. And it's just a visual treat. We see quite a few, 130 paintings, not just his, but other artists as well.
Yes, and you wrote a beautiful piece for our website at whatshesaidtalk.com, so check it out.
Thank you.
Thank you, Annie.